Hey guys, it's me Shadow here and welcome to Zenless Zone 0, and I want to do a video of just me talking about my experience with this game. I've been playing it for a few days. Yes, this video is late, I'm going to get into that later on, but I finally tried the game out. I haven't done everything, obviously. I've still got story stuff to do. I've got a lot of stuff obviously to do. I've got a few characters. There's still a lot of things for me to just try out with the game, but I want to give my overall thoughts on the game now that I'm a couple hours in. When it comes to story, I've got to the part. I just finished the part with Nekomata here, but I just want to talk about. This game in general and how I feel about the game as of right now. Because again, I haven't done everything. I am a couple of hours in, but again, a couple of hours into a game is enough for me to just give my overall opinions on a game. So when it comes to this game's story, I'm going to talk about story first. What is the best way? It's not for everyone, and I'm going to say this now. It's not for everyone because unlike games like Star Rail, this game's story, as of right now, as of me playing it, is it's not niche, it's very weird in the way it's told, I think. I don't think it's bad from what I've played, but it's not for everyone, and I can see how, because the main reason I didn't play this game on launch is because I generally did not. None of the characters, other than, I think her name's Eileen Jo, the maid shark girl, really interested me. And not being funny, if only one character's interested in me, there's not really going to be others I'm really going to get, like play with, other than her if I get her. So I didn't play the game at launch, and at that point when the characters started to come out, there was Eileen Jo, there was the police lady with the yacht, and she looked really good. I won't even lie, the police lady, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she looked really cool. Then Jane came out, and Jane, I think, is one of the main reasons everyone started to play this game, because goddamn, bro, she's so fucking fine. But I wouldn't have pulled for Jane, even if I played the game when she came out. The main reason being is because her ears for her design really throw me off for a character design. I don't know why. It's not like a Fox Union like Star Rail. It's not like a Neko like Nekomata here. It just looks. I've never seen a character like that before, and I think that's kind of why it throws me off a bit. I've never seen like a mouse type humanoid character, and it was kind of weird, and that's probably one of the main reasons I didn't play when she came out. But after her, Caesar came out, and I really liked Caesar's design. So I installed the game, I think it was a day before her banner ended, but I didn't know the banners for this game are shorter than Star Rail and Genshin, and like Wandering Waves and stuff. I didn't know that. So when the game finished downloaded, Caesar was already gone and Bernice came out. And I was gutted because I think Caesar is the coolest looking character in this game, and I really wanted her. So yeah, it's just one of them things where I've just got to get her on a rerun. But I will say this, when it comes to the characters so far, the cast of characters, like the characters you can play as, there's not very many of them that are quite interesting, like Star Rail or Genshin. Like Jane, obviously. God damn, bro. But yeah, Jane, obviously a lot of people came for Jane. Pause. But true as well, never mind. A lot of people started playing this game because of Jane. I know a lot of people came when Aline, I think I pronounced her name right, came out. And she was the first interesting character I saw in the game. She was the first 5-star in the game that I know. First pullable, like special event 5-star character in the game that I think was really cool. But she was like the only one at the time that really interested me. But another one I saw a lot of was Grace, and she's on the standard banner. I actually didn't know she was on the standard banner until I started playing the game. But yeah, at some point I do want her because I think she's really fucking cool. But the other 5-star characters that were on the base, like the standard banner, were really not that interesting. There was this one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. There was this furry looking dude that I would have been pissed for, because I've played all the characters on standard banner. I did the tryout things, and he was the fucking least interesting. He was so boring to play. Rena, I think she's actually quite interesting to play, but she's mainly like a sub DPS type character. But everyone else that was on the standard banner for like a 5-star, who else was it? This one was really not that interesting. Gameplay wise, Soldier 11 was actually quite cool when I was playing as that, but like other than that, Nekomata and Grace and probably Soldier 11 is like and obviously Rona. It's like the only interesting characters on the standard banner, and I know this game's only had 3 characters. No, 5 characters now for summonable at special events. So you had Eileen, you've had obviously Julienne, there you go, that's how you pronounce her name. Obviously Jane, Caesar, and obviously now you've got Bernice. But yeah, that's one thing I will say this game hasn't done, that hasn't interested me most, because the main reason I pull for characters, and I'm gonna pull for Rapper when hopefully I get her soon, is character designs. The character designs in this game are kind of off-putting, I think. And that's coming from someone that loves character designs. I love them. And I do think when it comes to character design, Caesar has the best one. I think she just looks phenomenal. And then I think Bernice also looks really cool. She's got this like kind of gothic punk type design with giant flamethrowers on her back. I think this design's also really fucking cool. But if you go to someone like fucking Zhao Yu, it's literally just a police design. And not being funny, this design's very basic. And don't get me wrong, some people might like it, some people won't. But I think her design especially isn't that cool compared to someone like Eileen's. Obviously, I think Eileen's designs are really cool. She's got the shark stuff and that. Damn, bro. Anyway, but yeah, the character designs in this game are very. I don't think basic's the right word, but I think off-putting's more of the right words, because a lot of designs in this game are basic. They're not as like over the top as Star Valley, or even Genshin's is better than this, and same as same as Wandering Waves. But I think it works for what this game is trying to be, and this game is supposed to be. Because if you look at the 3 games in my Battle universe, you've got Genshin, that's mainly open world, story driven game that has really lackluster combat. But to be honest, that whole game's lackluster. And then you've got Star Rail, that's a turn-based game that's actually really cool if you get into the complex turn-based stuff. And then you've got the really intriguing story along with the really intriguing characters. And then you've got this game that has basic designs for characters, a very simple type of story, but really good combat. So I think this game is supposed to be the combat heavy game out of the 3 of them. And I will say this, when it comes to combat, I think the combat in this game is great. I think it is very fun. But I will say, they've done what kind of Wandering Waves has done, but a little bit more niche and not as over the top as they've done it. And that's each character has their own type of playstyle. But the problem is, a lot of characters in this game feel slow. So for example, Ambi, Nekomata and Lucy here, these are the three characters I use. The main reason I use these three fucking hell, is because they're fast. Nekomata is probably one of the most flashiest characters in the game. Ambi's really fun to get that uppercut combo going. And then you've got Lucy for that little, where she flings one of them teddy bear things at the opponent from far away. And I think this team right here is probably the main reason I use all 3 is, again, because they're fast-paced combat and they're really flashy. But when hopefully I get Bernice, because I have been pulling for her. I'm hoping she is quite fast as well. I haven't played her, I haven't done a trial thing or anything, but I would like to replace her with Nekomata, because again, I think all of you have seen that Bernice fucking dance video for a demo thing. That thing is stuck in my head, bro. I won't even lie. I've seen so many memes about it and it's stuck in my head. But yeah, compared to the other characters, because I've played, I think her name's Corny here. She's really slow. Same as Nicole, same as Billy, and I haven't played Seth yet because, again, I've had no interest in this character. But I don't know about the other characters, so if you guys have played the other characters or own the other characters, please enlighten me if I've got something wrong about the combat here. Because, again, I've only played, I think it was 5 hours total. But yeah, I think when it comes to this game's overall main driving point, which is the combat, is good. It's very good. Very flashy, very repetitive, not very repetitive, very unique. But I do want to get to the story. I'm not going to show you the story, but I will get to the story in a minute. The story in this game is told in a way that I don't really like. And that's the comic book TV thing. And I know a lot of people don't like it as well, and they've added a skip button so you can skip all the TV segments, which is good. And I still fucking think, and this shouldn't even be a debate, every one of these games, Star Rail, fucking Genshin, needs a skip button for the story. Because there is so much bloated dialogue. It is insane. And what I mean by a skip button, to be honest, you don't even need a skip button. You need a fucking fast forward button to just skip over the dialogue. Because that's the thing they did it in Wuthering Waves straight away, and that's what I appreciate about that game. The developers listen, and they've listened for all the complaints about the TV stuff in this game, and they have listened as well. But the skip button in this game was necessary. But in the other games, just add a fast forward button. Or something like that. Or if it's just an NPC skip button. And I know Star Rail has one, but it's only there if you disconnect from the game, and I think that is kind of stupid. Genshin still hasn't got one, and that one is the worst one out of all of them. So yeah, that one needs a skip button, no hesitation. But yeah, I think the story in this game, again, it's very simple, which isn't bad. You can tell a simple story and people will like it. But again, I'm only a couple of hours in, so it might get really good, it might get really bad. But I've just finished the part with Nekomata, and I think that was probably the best part of the story I've played, because the first bit with like Ambi, Nicole, and Billy was really not that interesting to me. But the part with Nekomata, introducing her into those four, the group, really adds some chemistry, really adds some more character into that, into those four characters, like development, and I think that was quite cool as well. But again, I'm hoping to get into the story, more into the story later on if I don't start playing the game, because that's the one thing I will say about this game, is that because of this game is relatively new, and there isn't many characters, because obviously I've been through this process before with gacha games. There's never really many characters when the game comes out, even after a few batches. But I'm hoping I get drawn into this game more the more the story I play, because that's the main reason I get attached to these games, is the story. And this is the main reason I've played Genshin. One of the main reasons I played Genshin for so long, because of the story. The main reason I quit is, obviously, you got to watch that video I made I think it was last week now. I don't want to go into that, but yeah, it's just they ruined the story, I think, in that game. Star Rail, I think the story is still really good. People will shit on it and say whatever they want on it, but I still really like it. But this game's story so far, after a couple of hours, has been, if I would rate it, it's probably been a 7 out of 10, and I'm just being honest. But again, I haven't played all of it, so maybe when I play all of it, it might be really good. So yeah, I want to talk about the wishes here quickly. And this is probably the most unique wish system I've seen out of a gacha game in a minute. And what I mean is that all the characters, so if you guys don't know how the wish events usually work in like Genshin, Wuthering Waves or whatever, they usually do an update. I think it's over the span of is it 2 months or is it a month? So a character would usually stand for 4 weeks. And I think it's 4 weeks. And obviously once that banner's gone, the next character they showed would obviously replace that character. So, for example, we've got Rapper now in Star Rail. After them 4 weeks, we are getting Acheron and Aventurine, which is going to be an insane banner, because I know a lot of people missed Aventurine, including myself. So, yeah, this game though, it has a very short banner, like duration for you to pull these characters, and I wish I knew this before coming into this game, because I would have got it sooner if Caesar came out, when Caesar came out. But yeah, I think this is actually smart for this game, to be honest, because this game has a very, I'm guessing they do the short, because obviously this game is very small compared to the other games, so I'm guessing they're doing the shorter banners to get more characters out sooner, which is quite smart, to be honest. So I think they're doing it fine, but I will say the pity system's a little bit weird. So the pity is 67, which is really low for a gacha game, because in Genshin, Star Rail and Wandering Waves it's 80 to 90. But again, those banners last 4 weeks, so you have all enough time to get them. But this, because again, I don't know what the end game content is on this game yet, or how actual, what are these things called? How obviously Cryochrome is acquired properly, unless it's just doing missions and stuff. But if someone can explain to me how you acquire this other than doing the story and some side missions, how was this usually acquired without paying for it? Because that's the main thing I have kind of got a concern about, but again, I might find the solution when I pay more, is are you able to acquire enough of these to get enough film reels to acquire a 5-star? If I'm wrong, or if I'm on the edge of something or whatever, please inform me, because again, I'm not sure. And the main reason I'm making this video is to basically give my first impressions of the game after a few hours. So anyway, let's do a little summon, see if we get anything. Just do a one summon. Oh, what? We're gonna get fuck all of it. Yeah, we got fuck all, mate. Yeah, my luck in this game has probably been the worst it's ever been in any gacha game. I got because obviously you usually get a 5-star for free in these games, or a relatively early one. I didn't get mine until really late pity, and that I've seen some people getting it on their second, third pull. I just got mine really fucking late, so yeah. But I think, other than this system being different, I think it's quite good for this type of game. Because don't get me wrong, I think they've also done a good job. God damn, bro. Anyway, I think they've also done a good job with the characters by putting them into factions, because that's one thing they have done in Star Rail and they have done in Genshin as well, put some characters into factions, but they have multiple factions in this game, and a bunch of characters are linked to a faction. So if we go to Nekomata here, and we go to here, you've got the faction here, which is the Cunning Hares, same with Ambi, but then if you go to Lucy here, they're the sons of Caledonians, I don't know. Then this one is the Housekeeping Co-Vector. Criminal Investigation Special Response Team, fucking hell, that's a title. And I think that's probably the best way to do a game like this, is to fucking put characters into factions, so you know basically where, later down the storyline, you know where they would be, or where they would fit in basically, in those characters. Which is good, and I think they've done a good job with that, especially. But the one thing I don't like, and this is probably me being a bit of a nitgritty, is this skill equipment system. I don't like it. There is so much stuff here that I don't explain. I know what these are, because obviously they explain to you here. The other stuff, like the core enhancement stuff, I think this whole menu here, the skills one and the equipment one, is hella confusing. And even after playing the game for a bit, these menus are still really hard to get around for me. But again, that might be second nature when I've played more of the game, but I just don't like this menu. But I will say this, these 6-star, like where you get the constellations for characters, this artwork is insane. They need to do more stuff like this, because I do love stuff like this. It's one of my favourite styles of like art, when stuff is done like this, where you can see like a character with bright red tones, and obviously when you get more, it unlocks more colour and stuff like that, which I think is super fucking cool. And I wish they did more styles like this, because again, I might just be not really nitpicking, but really like overreacting. But I've always loved like art styles like this. I've loved it in any game. So yeah, if they ever do more styles like this, best believe I'll be praising it, because again, I've always loved art styles that go to like this tone, have like a black background with black and white background with some accents of color. I've always loved it. So yeah, as you can see here, I've got Ambi to C2. I don't even know what they're called in this game. Level 2, there we go. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about this game for now. But I will say this: I apologise for the lack of uploads, because this video will be going out the same day I record it, which is Thursday the 24th. And the main reason being, it's not because I haven't wanted to upload. My internet, I've had massive internet issues lately, so I've had to get a new internet box. I've had to have engineers out to get it sorted out, which is done now. So regular upload schedules will be back. But I will be saying this: you have quite a few things to talk about for Let's Talk, because I've written down a list what I want to talk about. But I will say this: next week, the 1st of November, which is on Friday, we will be starting Red Dead Redemption 2 on the channel. Again, I've never played the game before, so that's going to be an experience. And I have teased it for a while, so a trailer will probably be out sometime next week. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, you will get another video this week talking about JJK's ending, because I do really need to talk about that. But yeah, again, sorry for the lack of uploads. Again, it was really out of my control, really. But yeah, we'll be back on schedule soon. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you later in a bit. Peace.